right, we are joined now by the regional champions of Virginia Tech Hokies. We have student athletes Mackenzie Lauder, Jamie Bailey, and Keely Rochard. Please raise your hands for questions.
Congratulations, guys. For all of you, you've just won 3 straight elimination games in less than 24 hours. What was it about this team that enabled you to pull that feat off? And what does that tell you about what this team is, the makeup of this team?
We really just trust each other. We are running on probably about 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, so it's been really hard past few days, but we're fighting for each other. So
I think that was a big thing. We were all fighting for each other. It was kind of known before each game. It was like, this is it. Like, we have to do this for our seniors, like these two and Darby and everyone. We wanted to come together and make sure we got it done so we could move on to Supers.
Yeah, I think for sure these are the moments you play for. These are the moments you dream of, and it was right in front of us. And so we just trusted our approaches, trusted ourselves, and played for each other.
Jamie, I believe you had the honor of slapping the Virginia Tech sticker on the bracket there. What was it like to do that?
Oh, it was fun. They saw me first the first day when we won the first game, and they gave it to me, so they just kept giving it to me when we kept winning, so it was fun.
Mackenzie, 2 game-winning home runs in 2 days. Take us through that 3-run homer in Game 2 just now.
We wanted to keep playing, and we had to get runs on the board. So, luckily the past 2 days I was fortunate enough to be able to help us do that. But I think we know our whole lineup is capable, so just kept going out there and trusting our approach. And luckily the past 2 days I was able to help us out.
We'll go to the back to Jermaine.
Ladies, first of all, congratulations on winning the regional and advancing to super regionals. Sort of a 2-part question. Number one, obviously, the big elephant in the room, Costa Moore getting tossed because of illegal pitches, which in my opinion, I think the rule's stupid, but that's just my opinion. It seemed like, did that fire you all guys up? Because he was fighting for y'all. He's like, hey, look, these are my girls. I'm fighting for these girls. Did that really fire y'all up? Because it seemed like it did.
Absolutely. We never really see him show emotion, which is a good thing. He's super even-keeled, but he goes to war for us, and he showed it right there, and I think that just, lit a fire under us to get us motivated to end that game.
yeah, he doesn't let anyone mess with us, and that alone, we fight for each other, and he is just in the same pack as us. We're all family, and no one messes with us.
It just seemed like this weekend there was so much energy here. What was it like? Because it seemed like it was, multiplied by 10 or even 20, the energy that this place will have, and I'm sure it'll definitely have it for Supers.
Our crowds have been amazing here all year, and the added stands just added to our support, so we definitely appreciate it. They're heard, and they help us more than they know, so we really appreciated the crowds this weekend.
Back left, Anthony.
Keely, obviously you get to the 7th, get into a little bit of trouble there. You fight out of it. What is kind of your mindset in that moment? Obviously, after what happened yesterday, is that on your mind at all? How do you kind of approach that situation when they put a couple runners on?
I just keep telling myself to compete. Every single pitch, compete. That's really what I'm doing. Ever since the other day, I just caught myself not competing every single pitch, and ever since that, I've just been telling myself, compete. So that was really on my mind.
In the back on the right, Brooke.
Any of you guys, but Mac, we were the only ones in here last night. Walk me through the kind of schedule that you guys had from wrapping up last night with a win to getting to the field today.
So we ate in here last night, got to bed as soon as possible. It was probably between 2 and 3. I think we left the hotel around 10 this morning, so it was a quick turnaround, but we watched film this morning, prepared. We went into the day ready. We couldn't control the time that we had, and we knew that, so we just prepared with the time we had.
Did you feel a difference in your bodies or anything like that, or was it just the adrenaline and the motivation of, like you said, you guys have to win the first one to even get to a second today?
Yeah, I think there's definitely adrenaline. But we wanted to play, and that's what mattered. When you want to go out there and compete, it doesn't really matter what you feel like. So I think we definitely used that to our advantage today.
Jamie, do you want to take that one as well?
Sure. I think it was kind of a known thing that everyone was tired. So it was like in the morning, it was kind of unspoken rule, like everyone's tired. At this point in the season, and definitely in postseason, even the other teams are tired. Kentucky's tired. I mean, this is a hard game, 7 innings of mental and physical strain. I mean, you just got to kind of use that mental side of the game and say, hey, you got to step up now. I mean, it's now or never. So I think we had that in the back of our minds. We knew that what we had to do.
In the back on the left.
Just kind of along that same line, Jamie, I think your home run last night was like a couple minutes before midnight. Mackenzie, yours was like at midnight. Have either of you ever done that so close to like midnight or after midnight and then went ahead and done it again the next day?
No, I haven't had very many late night home runs in general, but I think they were well timed.
Yeah, I don't think I've played many games around that time, so not many opportunities, but glad they came when they did.
And obviously, probably one of the coolest super fans out there had to be Arthur. Just talk about him, because I tell you, when Chip picks him up and they get the chant going, he seems like he's just the Energizer Bunny too. Just talk about what he means to you all, and each of y'all could just take that question.
Keely, why don't you go first?
Yeah. Arthur is our biggest fan. He means a lot. It's really cool just to see him everywhere. I mean, he was at our selection show. He's at all of our games. He's really just a big light in our program.
Yeah, Coach Pete preaches perspective, and I think Arthur ties us to the world instead of just making softball just a game. He makes it more than that, and it really inspires us to see him out there at 1 in the morning cheering us on when he should be in bed, when we should all be in bed. So he was just a really good inspiration for us.
Yeah, I think we definitely love having him around all the time. It means the absolute world to us that he's here all the time. And, you know, one of the things, no matter what happens, you can always have a good chat with Arthur after the game. It doesn't matter how it went. So he's definitely just been a really crucial part of our year. He means a lot to us. His whole family does. So it's really great having them around.
In the front.
Jamie, obviously, you also had a big homer yesterday and a big homer today. I'm sure, obviously, maybe stat-wise wasn't what you had wanted during the regular season. So what does it mean to you to be able to deliver in the clutch so much like this in the last couple of days?
Postseason is a new season in my head. This season, my stats, that's not what I wanted, obviously, but as soon as postseason starts, I mean, it doesn't matter. Everything's in the past. If I strike out one at bat in the postseason, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. We're just looking for wins right now, and I just decided to show up.
For any of you, what you just pulled off is not easy, winning 3 straight elimination games, never mind in less than 24 hours. Are you at all surprised at what you did? Has it sunk in that, what you accomplished here in the last 24 hours?
I don't know that it sunk in, but we definitely knew we were capable. We knew we just had to play within ourselves. We couldn't beat ourselves. We had to prepare, have a solid approach, and that we were capable. So I think it was really important for us to just have that mentality and not let any outside distractions get to us.
What gave you guys that confidence? Because obviously it was a deflating loss yesterday, and then you had to not just beat Miami last night, but then turn around and have to beat Kentucky twice today.
I think we have the most confidence in ourselves. We know what we can do and what we didn't do, so we took that game, use it as a learning point, and turn it around the next time we got to play them.
Keely,
I
I know we
take
talked
that one
about
as
you,
well.
but just to comment on what Emma did today, to go the whole first game and then to start the second game, what did you see out of her? And I don't know, I guess what's kind of your take on her performance today?
Yeah, Emma did amazing. Like, Emma, she's great. It helps so much having her, and I just told her that, like, she did amazing and that I'm so thankful that she's here, like, on this team helping us. But, yeah, her performance today was amazing, and, yeah, I can't say anything else other than she did great, so.
Time for a few more back up front. Mark.
Keely, what helped you? You obviously flushed that home run because you were able to bounce back and pitch 4 scoreless innings of relief last night, and then came out here today in game 2 and pitched well in relief as well. What helped you kind of flush that home run from your mind?
It was one pitch. It's really what it came down to. I don't know. I mean, I flushed it kind of right after the game. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't go into the next game thinking about it because it's not going to bring the home run back from two games ago. So, yeah, I mean, that's just how I think about a lot of things. Give up a hit. What's next, you know? So, yeah.
Any other questions for these student athletes? Go in the back to Anthony.
One more for Mackenzie. What impressed you about the pitchers this weekend, particularly in the Kentucky games? I know it's probably tough to go 3 games in a row in such a quick span like that and, you know, continue to keep them off balance, I guess. What did you kind of see out of both Keely and Emma this weekend?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to make it through the lineup as many times as they did. They saw those hitters a lot, but I think their ability to adjust is something that doesn't go unnoticed. Both of them are just in there giving us a chance, competing every pitch. And as hitters, we see that. As hitters, we wanna hit for them because we see what they're doing for us. So I think it all just kind of goes together in that we're all just competing every pitch.
Last one in the back to Jermaine.
So I guess this is the easiest question. After this, I'm sure y'all gonna sleep for a while, right? Y'all gonna get all your rest in?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have a question, but I just threw it out there. But congratulations, ladies. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.